Welcome to SolidCAMProfessor. I'm Sydney, your SolidCAMProfessor, and in this session we'll be showing you how we use high-speed surface machining for machining electrodes. If we take a look at this electrode, you'll note that we get to the very bottom of the part. We have a sharp edge at the very bottom. Now, we used to be able to do all of this except for those sharp corners before using HSM, but HSM had a slight limitation that it was not able to use a sharp cornered end mill in a negative offset in order to get to those bottom sharp corners. We've improved our high-speed surface machining to be able to do those sharp corners by giving it an extra option of putting in a negative offset. Let's first take a look at our simulation up until the high-speed surface machining operation. You'll see that we first started with a regular profile operation and then continued with an HSM roughing operation to take out most of the material, as we can see in the simulation itself. Then we've done a rest roughing to get out the middle material as shown over here. Now we're going to our semi-finish of the HSM to get down to the very bottom as far as we can with this end mill. And then in the next operation, we'll be going down one more step in order to do another semi-finish up until it's zero offset, including the walls and the floors as well, as it goes around each one of those stubs to get to the very bottom, and then it'll clean the floor. As it finishes the last stub, you can see now that it finishes the floor, and now we're ready to run our high-speed surface machining operation to get to the negative offset that we need on this part. Now let's take a look at our high-speed surface machining operation. If we go into the operation itself, you'll note that when we go into our geometry field, we've added now the option of drive surface offset to be able to give an offset of a negative value using a sharp tool in this particular case. In addition, if we go into our toolpath parameters, you'll see that we've also added in our sorting the option of going in a spiral motion around the part itself. This is necessary to give a nice smooth surface finish on the part. In addition to this, we've also added in our link the option of doing a lead in and a lead out using an arc. The approach and lead out of an arc is a necessity in order to leave the part with no marks on it. If we take a look now at our simulation of this particular operation of the high-speed surface machining, you see that the tool will now be working on the negative offset. Since we have already finished this part to the zero offset, it's now working on a negative offset, still taking off the material, and it'll give us now a sharp corner at the very bottom of the part. And as you can see now, it's getting to the very bottom of the part, giving a sharp finish on the corners itself. And this was done for every one of those studs as shown over here. Thank you for joining us on SolidCAMProfessor. Take care and have a nice day.